Okay, so let's start on the feet. We're going to march in place, pull the knee up to the hip, and practice driving opposite elbow next to opposite knee. So just going to march in place. To start, knee comes up aligned with the hip. And let's turn this into a skip. Find your midfoot. Again, arms activate your side. Jumping jack coming up next. Either stepping from side to side, or if it feels all right, in and out. In and out with the feet, up and down with the arms. For about 10 seconds here. 3, 2, 1. Good. Squat pattern with a rotational punch. So we're going to set the feet, drop the hips, stand, and then rotate, punch across the body, come back to the top, and then repeat on the opposite side. So squat, stand, pivot, punch. Get low, get tall. Excellent. Boxer shuffle. 1 foot forward, 1 foot back, hop and swap. Fast feet. Arms active. Last few seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good. We've got a stepping skater next. So you're going to step to the side, elevate that back foot, reach opposite hand towards opposite toe, and then step back, and then repeat. So drop the hips down, a little bit of balance, opposite hand reaching towards your opposite toe. Good. Let's walk the hands out to a high plank position. So from your high plank position, we've got some shoulder taps. So you're going to elevate one hand. Think about keeping a flat back. Tap the shoulder, return back to your high plank, and repeat. Drop to the knees if you need to on this one. Good. We're going to go into a side plank. So drop down onto the forearm. Go to the knee if you need to. And we're just going to take the top arm, and we're going to pull and press. So pull to the shoulder, press to the sky. Option to go right up on the feet if that feels okay. Pull to the shoulder, press to the sky. Good. Let's switch sides. Same drill on the other side. Pull, press. So that arm is just traveling vertically. I'm getting the shoulder loosened here. A little bit of heat there. Hips stay up in the side plank. Good. Let's go to a tabletop position. Hands under the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Cat-cow for a couple of reps. And then we're going to curl the toes, float the hips, and then downward facing dog. Pedal out to start. One heel to the ground, bend the other knee, alternate side to side for a few reps. And then press both heels to the floor, chest to thighs, and then we're going to glide back and forth. High plank, down dog. High plank, down dog. World's greatest stretch coming up next. Step the right foot outside the right hand. Open up the right arm to the sky. Pause, set the right hand down, left arm reaches to the sky. Wrap the hands, drop the back heel down, straighten out, hamstring stretch. Very good. Back at high plank, step the left foot outside the left hand. Open up the left hand to the sky. Good. Left hand down, right arm reaches. Wrap the hands, drop the back heel down, straighten out. Very good. Back on the feet, single leg balance, balance on one. Hinge forward, reach the fingertips ahead. Hinge back, switch sides. Think about extending the fingertips towards the wall in front of you, heel towards the wall behind you. Lunge with the reach, step back with the right, reach the right hand up to the sky, slight twist to the left, come back to the top. Switch sides, we get a couple reps. Once you get a couple reps on that one, quads, heel to butt, reach the other hand high, hold for a second. Switch sides. Good, T's and Y's, feet together, hips go back, chest forward, open and close. Once you get 4 or 5 reps, reach the hands up over the shoulders, pull them back to the hips. Good, squat progression. Hands to the sky, fold the hips, touch the toes, drop into a squat, proud chest, reach up, and then stand up. A couple more reps on this one. Toe touch, squat, reach up, stand up. So 3 or 4 reps on that. And then you can stretch what you need. and we'll get started with our first move, which is a curtsy lunge. Okay. I'm going to start body weight on this one. We're going to go a few rounds through these moves. So we've got the option, if you'd like, to load this with a dumbbell. What you're going to do is step back, hit the back knee, kind of sweep it behind the lead leg, and then we're going to bring the feet together and switch. So you're going to alternate side to side. Hips go back, chest stays up. Okay. So again, you're welcome to load this. If you've got the dumbbell, you can load it right on the shoulder. If you're not quite ready for the resistance, just go body weight. Time on in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin. Sweep that back foot. The front foot is driving right into the ground. Alternate side to side. Think about loading that front leg. So that's your primary mover. You might feel a stretch on the outside of the hip. Trying to maintain good posture. Gonna work for another 10 seconds. Get low, get tall. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Option to go with a light dumbbell on this one, or you could go body weight. Just like we did at the beginning, we've got a side plank, row and press. So you're gonna take the top arm, the arm that's free. If you've got the dumbbell, pull it to the shoulder, press to the sky, halfway switch sides. If this bugs the wrist, you could come down to the forearm and try the same move there. You can always drop to the bottom knee if you need to. Time on in 3, 2, 1, begin. Pull to the shoulder, press to the sky. Only thing to move really is that top arm. Just want to stay steady at the hips. Focus on good posture, good positioning there in the side plank. Halfway coming in 3, 2, 1. Let's switch it to the other side. So same drill, other side. Pull to the shoulder, press up to the ceiling. So that arm is traveling vertically. Breathe through. Excellent. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Swing or hinge coming up next. So if you got the dumbbell, you're going to grab the top of the dumbbell, pull it through, stand up quick, let the bell float up towards the shoulders. If you don't have, or if the swing is not for you, just set it between the heels. If you don't have the dumbbell, imagine you do. Hips go back. Imagine jumping with the feet glued to the ground. If you've got a kettlebell, even better. Hike the bell, snap the hips. So that's our next move. 3, 2, 1, begin. Hike the bell, snap the hips up. Practice exhaling on the way up. Hands above the knees as you pull through. Good flat back. And again, if the swing feels sketchy, just set it between the shoelaces. Stand and repeat, trying to keep a flat back. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Terrific. All right, we've got a down dog reach coming up next. Down dog, we're going to reach opposite hand towards opposite toe, and then reach that hand again ahead towards the wall in front, and then we'll repeat on that side. Now, if that reach is too much, just go down dog, high plank. Okay? Time on 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, begin. So reach to the toe and then reach to the wall in front as you glide your high plank. Really tough move here if you're doing the reach. So if it's too much, you can always just set the hands and go down dog, high plank. Halfway coming in 3, 2, 1. Let's switch sides if you're doing the reach. Otherwise, stay with the pattern. Like the hips. Chest to thighs, and then glide forward. Good stability, strong abs, strong shoulders. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Boxer shuffle to a split jump. 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. We're going to hop and swap. I'm going to call halfway option to drop into your split squat. That's just an option. Time on in 3, 2, 1. Begin. So fast feet here. Quick reps on the boxer shuffle. Hop and swap. Not giant steps. Halfway coming in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Option to split jump. Listen to your body. If something feels sketchy, make sure to scale back. Choose the variation that you can do with good technique. 7 seconds. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. That's round 1. Take a deep breath. Round 2 coming up. So we're back to that curtsy, alternating side to side. Option to load it with a dumbbell. Time on in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin. Sweep that leg behind you. Push through the full front foot. Nice work. Maintain posture. Hips go back. Try to keep the chest up. Think about loading the outside of the hip, the glute medius there, the muscle around the butt. Get low, get tall. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Terrific. We're gonna go back to that side plank. Row to the shoulder, press to the sky. Of course, you can go body weight or just hold the regular side plank as an alternative. Time on in 3, 2, 1. Begin. Row to the shoulder, press right up to the ceiling. That arm is traveling pretty much vertically or just in a straight line. So keep the weight close to the body. Halfway coming in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's switch sides on your mark, get set, go. Row to the shoulder, press right up to the ceiling. Breathe through. Hips are high, strong shoulders. Feel the obliques work, the muscle in the side body to stabilize your posture. 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Swing or hinge is our next move. We're back up on the feet. Hike the belt, snap the hips, or just reach down between the shoelaces. Keep a flat back. Load the hips and hamstrings. 3, 2, 1. Begin. If you don't have any equipment, just imagine jumping without leaving the feet. Practice exhaling on the way up. Practice a vertical plank. Ribs stacked right over the hips. Gonna work for another 10 seconds and early if you need to. 3, 2, 1. Time. Good. Gonna go to that down dog, high plank with a reach option. Try to keep a flat back, good shoulder stability, strong abs. Time on in 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin. So reach to the toes, you pike the hips, and then glide the shoulder over the hand. Extend the fingertip ahead towards the wall in front. Really tough variation here, so don't feel like you have to choose it. You could just go high plank into your down dog. That's halfway. Switch sides if you're doing the reach. Trying to find that balance between good technique and plenty of challenge. 3, 2, 1. Time. We're up on the feet. Boxer shuffle. Hop and swap. Halfway. Option to split jump. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Arms pumping at your side. Slightly lean forward at the shoulders. The shoulders are tracking towards the toes. Soft hips, soft feet. Stay quick. Halfway coming in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. There's your halfway. Option to split jump. Hop and swap. Control the pattern all the way through. Nice posture. Okay, so don't lose your posture at the torso. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Tremendous. 2 rounds complete. I think I remembered everything. Round 3, coming up, back to that curtsy. Sweep that leg, dip the back knee. Stand and repeat. Time on in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin. We'll stretch in the hip. Get low, get tall. Front foot driving down into the ground. Think about that principle of challenging the muscles but preserving the joints. So we want to feel the muscles around the hips and legs work to control this pattern. Stay tight at the core. We're gonna work for another 10 seconds. Last set with this move. Good strength. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Terrific. Let's go to that side plank. Row to the shoulder, press to the sky. You could always go to the forearm if this bugs the wrist. Take the weight away if you need to. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Hold it right to the shoulder and press it straight up to the ceiling. Row, press. Halfway in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's switch sides. Ready, set, go on the other side. Again, only thing to move is really that top arm. Maybe a little bit of rotation up top by the shoulder as the bell comes down towards the hand. Otherwise, you're sturdy as a rock. Strong finish here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Let's hinge or swing with a kettlebell or dumbbell or body weight. Your body weight. Big booty bump. And then stand up quick. Practice that vertical plank. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Practice exhaling on the way up. Stay strong, team. We got 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Time. Terrific. Let's go to that high plank and reach. Fingertips towards the wall. Plank the hips. Opposite hand, opposite toe, or just your high plank down dog. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Flowing pretty quickly between the moves here. So if you feel like you need an extra breather to preserve your technique, take it. As usual, the mechanics are the most important aspect of the session. Trying to get great form. That's halfway. Mobility, control, strong shoulder, mobile hips. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Quick transition back up onto the feet. We'll finish out this block with the boxer shuffle. Hop and swap. Halfway, split jump option. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Quick feet. Arms pumping. Think about the ground being hot. You got fast feet. Halfway coming in. 3, 2, 1. We'll finish with a split jump. Or just stay up top of the boxer if the split jump is not for you. It's a higher impact move. And remember that principle, preserve the joints, challenge the muscles. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Terrific. Little fist bump for you. Grab some water, take a deep breath. Got one block down, another block coming up. Okay, while you're resting, I'll show you our next move. So for this next move, I'm gonna grab the medium dumbbells. So a heavier set here. Single leg Romanian style deadlift. So we've got a hinge pattern. Balance on one, we're gonna hinge. Think about framing the hands, framing the leg with the dumbbells. Now, if you just have one dumbbell, take the right hand has the weight, and then the right leg goes back. Keep the weight close. Halfway, we're gonna switch sides. We're gonna stay right on the same side until half. Now, if you don't have weight, you got the option, just like we did in warm-ups, to go with a Superman, a little balance move. Okay, so on the halfway, we'll switch sides. Think about loading the hamstring. Keep good posture at the shoulders. Time on in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin. We're underway. Little balance. Don't forget to breathe. Think about exhaling on the way up. And shoulders shouldn't really go below the hips. Okay, so make sure that once you get parallel to the floor, if that, you're hinging back to the top. That's halfway. Let's switch it over to the other side. Good balance. We're gonna work for 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. You can set the weights down. You've got a renegade row coming up next. So wide stance at the feet, flat back. We're gonna pull the weight to the bottom of the ribs. Alternate side to side. Now, if you don't have weight, just imagine you do. Keep a flat back. Exhale as you pull. Time on in 3, 2, 1. Begin. Good flat back. By the way, you can come to the knees if you need to on this one. Trying to keep the torso about parallel to the floor. Pull to the bottom of the ribs and then gently set the weight down like you had neighbors below and you didn't want to wake them up or cause a ruckus. Gently set the weight down. Let's work for 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Skater with some balance coming up next. Either stepping or hopping. We're going to skate and then stick the balance, reach opposite hand to opposite toe. Repeat on the other side. So we're going side to side. Remember, the jump is just an option. You can always step through. Opposite hand reaches to opposite toe. Repeat. 3, 2, 1. Begin. So skate, stick the balance, tap the toe, repeat. Nice balance. You're about maintaining good posture at the torso as you drop the hips and tap the toe. So power, balance, repeat. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Terrific. Let's go to a hollow body position next. So hollow body position, see if you can elevate the shoulders, elevate the feet, and then option with the dumbbell to press to the sky. If you don't have the dumbbell, just hold the hollow body position. Halfway, we'll switch sides. It looks like this. Okay, so listen for that halfway. 3, 2, 1, begin. By the way, if hollow body is too much and you do have the bell, you could drop to the bottom of a bridge position as well. 5 seconds until halfway. On the transition, be careful not to drop the bell. That's halfway. Carefully switch it over to the other hand. Repeat on the opposite side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're back onto the feet. Squat, pull, squat, hop to finish out. So what we'll do is drop the hips. We've got 1, 2, 3, squat, pulse, and then 1, 2, 3, squat, hop, and repeat. No weight on this one. Pulse, squat. If you don't want to jump, just come to the toes. 3, 2, 1. Begin. So drop the hips, full foot on the ground. You're going to pulse for 3. Once you get 3 reps, you're going to go into that hop or just the full range squat onto the toes. Okay, so that just looks like this. Remember, preserve the joints. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. That's round 1. We're going back to that single leg balance. Think about framing the lead leg. A little bit more balance here. Single leg, Romanian style deadlift. Time on in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin. Think about pointing the toes down to the floor. Exhale on the way up. Another 5 seconds until halfway. 4, 3, 2, halfway. Let's switch sides. Ready, set, go on the other side. See if you can match reps. Really looking for about 6 reps on each side. Somewhere in that range. Don't rush through. Again, think of it as a practice. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Set the bells. We're going to that row up next. Renegade style row. Drop to the knees if you need to. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Pull to the bottom of the ribs. Control back. Again, think about that principle of setting the weight down carefully. Like you had neighbors below, control the pattern. Then imagine you got an object on the lower back, brace the midsection, you may need to widen the stance at the feet. Let's work for 10 seconds, a little less actually. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time, terrific. Going for a skate next. Either stepping or hopping, reach opposite hand towards opposite toe. So skate, balance, 3, 2, 1, begin. Accelerate, pause, tap opposite hand towards opposite toe. Listen to your body. Okay, if you're getting feedback, like this is bugging the joints, scale back. Okay, that's the opposite of the goal. We want to challenge the muscles here. Practice the mechanics. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Awesome. Let's go to that hollow body position. Hollow body, press, control back. 3, 2, 1. Begin. We're underway. Fast moving today. You need to take an extra breather to preserve your technique. Go for it. Otherwise, embrace the challenge, but don't forget your form, especially as fatigue starts to set in. Halfway coming in 3, 2, 1, carefully. Trade the bell over. Same drill on the other side. Great work. Woo, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Tremendous. Woo. Squat, pulse, squat, hop. 1, 2, 3, pulse. 1, 2, 3, hop. You're not jumping, just come to the toes. 3, 2, 1, begin. Just flowing back and forth between the pulse and the hop. Remember, if jumping feels sketchy, just stay down on the floor. Let's work for 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. 2 rounds down, 1 round to go. If I remembered all the exercises, I hope I did. Back to that single leg balance. Okay, set the dumbbells, frame the front leg. Think about pointing the back toe right down to the floor. Load the balancing hamstring. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Round 3 underway. So remember, we're going to stay right on the same side for the first half. I'll let you know when to switch. And another 10 seconds on this side. Then we'll switch legs. 5, 4, 3, 2. Halfway. Let's switch it over to the other side. Last 5. Stay strong. 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. We'll set the weights. Renegade style row coming up next. Flat back, strong arms, time on in 4, 3, 2, 1, begin. Good strength. Set the bell down softly. Pull to the bottom of the ribs. Set it down just underneath the shoulder. Balance the shoe on the back. 15 seconds. Come on, team. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Terrific. Going for a skate with the balance. Push the ground away. Stick the landing. Drop the hips. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin. Hips go back. Opposite hand reaches down towards opposite toe. Good balance. Soft feet. Practice having nice soft feet on the landing. Practice the mechanics. Let's work for another 10 seconds. Good work, team. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Woo! Hollow body position coming up next. Halfway switch sides. 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin. Imagine a string pulling the nose up to the ceiling. When you get the top of the shoulders just slightly off the ground. If that feels sketchy on the neck, just drop to the bottom of a bridge position. Halfway coming in 3, 2, 1. Carefully switch over. Same drill, other arm. Woo. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Here comes your finisher. Squat pulse, squat hop. I'm going to call halfway. Halfway. Just got either a wall sit or a squat hold. It's going to be a bit of a burner, but it's the last thing we're doing. We're going to work for about a minute. Okay, squat pulse, squat hop. Remember, if jumping bugs you, take it away. Time on in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin. So you got the 3 pulses, 3 hops, or just squat onto the toes and repeat. You choose the variation that challenges you appropriately today. Don't always have to crush it. If you're feeling good, push yourself a little bit. Don't forget your technique. Halfway coming in 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's hold. So let's just hold in this squat position. Full foot down on the ground. Trying to maintain good posture. Embrace the challenge. A little heat in the quads here. See if you can keep the elbows and hands off the legs. 10 seconds to work. Stay strong, team. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Finish line. Woo! Tremendous job. That is a wrap, team. You've done it. Grab some water, take a deep breath. And just like that, we are finished. Little stretch series coming up. You can take a few steps around, make sure to grab some water, wipe a brow if you need to. And then we're going to make our way onto the floor for a side lying stretch to start. So we're going to lay on the side, pull the heel to the butt for a quad stretch. So the top leg pulls to the hip. And we're just going to breathe in this position for a couple of deep breaths. Good. Let's trade it over to the other side. So same drill, other leg, side lying position. Good, let's come to a bear sit position. Feet are wide, heels are spiked into the ground, and you can just set the hands behind you. And we're gonna swivel to one side to kind of leave the heels where they're at, 90-90 position. And we're gonna frame that lead leg with the hands. Push the lower leg down into the ground and just begin to breathe down to your hips. 90-90 position, some deep breaths. And let's look over the opposite shoulder. So you can either leave the hands kickstanded down onto the ground. You can try pulling the hands off the floor. Look over that opposite shoulder and maintain that position at the legs. Good. Let's slowly pivot to the other side. So kind of windshield wiper the feet to the other side, 90-90 position on the other leg. Push the lower leg down to the floor. Let's breathe to the hips. Let's take a look over the opposite shoulder. A couple of deep breaths. Let's make our way to a tabletop position next. Cat-cow, arch the back, hammock the spine. Take a look back at the knees as you exhale. Mid-back goes up to the ceiling. Inhale, look ahead. Bring the heels together, knees out wide. We're going to drop into a child's pose. Forearms are down just underneath the shoulders, and we're going to take the right arm and reach across the body to about 11 o'clock, pinky side down. Think about pressing into the floor. Find a stretch behind the right shoulder blade. Take a deep breath here. Good. Back to the top. Take the left arm, reach diagonally to about 1 o'clock. Pinky side down, press into the floor, breathe to the hips. Good, let's go to a half kneeling position. Left knee is down, right knee is up. Stack the right knee right over the right ankle. Take the left arm, reach to the ceiling, and then a slight twist to the left. Find a stretch in the hip flexor there. Take a deep breath. And then straighten out the lead leg. We'll find a hamstring stretch. Deep breath to your hip. Good, let's start over on the other side. Right knee is down, left knee is up, stacked over the ankle. Right hand reaches, slight twist to the left. Deep breath to the hips. Excellent, drop the hips back, straighten out the lead leg. Hamstring stretch here. Good, and when you're ready, you can bring it back onto the feet, stretch what you need. Otherwise, that is a wrap. You have done it. Excellent work, y'all. Happy Friday. Thank you for joining me. And as always, let me know if you have questions, comments, concerns. Otherwise, stay well, stay strong, and stay in touch, and we will see you next time. Have a tremendous weekend.